Hey guys, let's go through this tutorial on how to color grade an mcPro24fps log footage in DaVinci Resolve. First, let's create a project and go to Project Settings and set the timeline resolution to 4000 by 3000. You will be able to set custom timelines above 384 by 2060 in the free version of Resolve. I have the studio version so I can create any resolution I want. Make sure the color science is set to DaVinci RGB. Now I'll import some log clips shot with mcPro24fps. All these clips were shot in Panasonic's Vlog at 4000 by 3000 resolution. Select the imported clips and load them on the timeline. Go to the color page and create 4 to 5 nodes. Press Alt and S to add nodes. We are going to color grade these clips with the CST Color Space Transform method. DaVinci Resolve is a complex editing software. There are a dozen ways of doing the same thing. CST method is the easiest and confusion-free when we need to color grade any log footage. Let's name the first node Input and the last node as Output. All the clips were shot in PV Gamut and MV Log profile. Manual color balance, saturation in the Gamut profile lowered down to 900. Preferred container MOV, codec HEVC, and color depth 10-bit mode, bitrate 100 Mbps. Bitrate hack on into 2. Okay, now I decided this to be my hero frame. That means I'll do the grading on this clip and apply the same grade on the other clips. I could have copied the previous node structure, but I'm going to create new ones here. I can overwrite the previous node structure, no worries. Then I click on Effects and search for Color Space Transform effect. And click, drag and drop it on the first node. Click on the node and in Input Color Space, select Panasonic V-Gamut and in Input Gamma select Panasonic Vlog. That is what the clip was shot in. Press Ctrl and F to view full screen and low. It already looks amazing. Now set Output Color Space to DaVinci Wide Gamut. And Output Gamma to DaVinci Intermediate. Select the last node and apply CST. Now the first node's output should be last node's input. That is, for Input Color Space, select DaVinci Wide Gamut, and for Input Gamma, select DaVinci Intermediate. And for the final output, set Output Color Space to Rec 709. And Output Gamma to Gamma 2.4. Now you can make changes on exposure, contrast, saturation, hue, and many other things in between these input and output nodes. For an example, let's name the second node as Exposure and select how bright or dark we want our image to be. Let's hide effects. Select the Exposure node and hide the Nodes section. To get a bigger view of the image, of course. The offset in Primary's color wheels changes the overall brightness of the image. Don't forget to check the scopes. If the RGB colors touch the 1023 mark, the image is too bright. If they crumple down to 0, it's too dark. I like the darker aspect of things, so I'm turning up the shadows a bit, with the lift wheel in the left. With the gamma wheel in the middle, we can tweak the midtones of the image. And with the gain wheel, we can tweak the highlights. Noise. Is it? Maybe needs some slight changes. Looks okay to me. I don't know about you. Let's play with saturation on the third node. On my phone, mcPro24fps produces color artifacts on log profiles when I turn the saturation within the app to 100. So, I have turned it down to 90. Thus, when I crank up saturation on Resolve or Premiere Pro to 100, it usually looks okay. But if yours is at 100, it might look too saturated. Let me dial down the saturation a tiny bit. Looks good. Now let's play with hues in the fourth node. Man, they say by nature is playful like a kitten. So instead of adjusting the hues, I'm going to play with the curves. Curves will either destroy you or emancipate you. Let's see what I can do. Darker on the shadows. I want the flowers to pop. Raising the highlights a tiny bit. More play in the shadows. Now comes the time for hues. I want to reduce the greens in the leaves, so I hover the color picker over the leaves, select the green I want to reduce, then pull down line in the middle. Let's change the hue of the blue in the flower. Now we'll apply this grade to the other 3 clips. Select the clip you graded. To select all clips, press Ctrl and A, or press Ctrl and left-click on the clips you want to select. Basic stuff. Now to apply the grade to the other clips, hover the cursor over the graded clip and click on the mouse wheel. This saves a lot of time from grading all the clips one by one. You can still make changes on each clip by selecting the clip and making changes in its nodes. This works great if you have shot the clips in one log profile, in the same white balance setting and similar ISO and shutter speed settings. I don't feel the need to make slight adjustments per clip. They look okay to me. What I'll do is stabilize these clips a bit. My phone does not have stabilization for 4K. Since these were shot handheld, the footage has some micro shakes. Go to the Edit page, click on Inspector. Under Video section, search for Stabilization. Select the clip if not selected already, then hit Stabilize with default settings. Too much stabilization can distort the video, so be careful not to overdo it while editing on Resolve or Premiere Pro. The clips are stabilized. Now let's export the video. Go to Deliver page. Name the file, set the export location, check for the best export quality, and make sure the timeline resolution is the same resolution you want to export in. Usually, while editing 4K and above files, we need to change the timeline resolution to lower resolutions like 1080p for smooth rendering and faster workflow. After editing is completed, we can change the timeline resolution to the desired export resolution. I didn't lower the timeline resolution because there were just 4 very short clips. Once everything is set, click on Add to Render Queue. Then on the upper right box, click on Render All. The time it takes to complete the export depends upon how powerful your computer is. That's it, folks. I hope this video helps people who want to color grade mcPro24fps log footage in DaVinci Resolve. The video is also intended for DaVinci Resolve beginners.